Let's deal with Eurocentrism and the dark-skinned white theory that I made reference to earlier. Because that dark-skinned white Egyptian BS, ain't supposed to say that, narrative, didn't emerge from ancient artifacts. It was concocted by colonial, Eurocentric, colonial, and Arab-centric scholars for one main goal. What we call Abbaism. Abbaism. So let me throw that on the screen. Y'all know what Abbaism is? Anything but African. Most of these colonial scholars, these Arab-centric scholars, all they want to do is deny African roots. So that's what Abbaism is. Meanwhile, real Kemetic voices and scholars. I'm going to give a shout out to Ivan Van Sertima. May the ancestors be pleased with him. I'm going to give a shout out to Cheikh Diop. May the ancestors be pleased with him. Because these scholars made rigorous epistemic critiques, exposing how Eurocentric biases control what counts as fact and what counts as consensus. Let me say that again. They made rigorous epistemic critiques. Now, if you don't know epistemic, don't even worry about it. They made rigorous critiques. They challenged, they attacked meticulously. They exposed how Eurocentric and Arab-centric bias controls what counts as a fact. The Egyptologists, more often than not, if they know that the truth has to get out there, then the game they play is how do we control the truth? That's the very essence of propaganda. And so many of us don't really understand and can't perceive and notice it when it's smacking us in the face. Now, I am not espousing fringe theories. What I'm saying is not fringe. What I'm saying is well established. This is a call to recognize how knowledge in and of itself, and how the production of knowledge, how the dissemination of knowledge has been shaped by those with the authority and the power to do so. So let's be honest. This narrative, this dark-skinned white Egyptian narrative, it didn't vanish. It really didn't vanish at all. And it didn't go away because it was wrong. It tucked its tail because it was shown to be wrong in the public eye under public, academic, and non-academic scrutiny. But it didn't die. It still persists in many circles because it still serves a purpose. Scholars and institutions have historically controlled what counts as legitimate knowledge, and more often than not, they exclude African voices. They exclude Black voices. They ignore and deny evidence when that evidence affirms a Black African identity. When these voices are silenced, when these voices are dismissed, they use words like it's unacademic. They use words like it's fringe. And the one that they love to say is, oh, that's just that Afrocentric stuff. The trick of the mind is everything that comes out of their mouth is just that Eurocentric stuff. They are not the arbiters of, they are not the standard bearers of formal objectivity. They use their subjectivity as the standard. Their critiques are not about methodology, because more often than not, the Afrocentric scholar employs the methodology that they set up impeccably. They are about maintaining their authority and their comfort zones that their Eurocentric worldview has afforded them.
Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So much controversy and a lot of deception. You don't know who's coming through with the light and reflection, and whose mouth is mumbling trick knowledge deceptive. Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So